Hello, welcome to Gaggenau Culinary Artisan Series, and today we're going to cook Carabinero prawns, a little appetizer that you can make it shorter, you can make it smaller. We will go step by step, and I'm Agustin Balbi, and I will be cooking with you today. We have Carabinero prawns. This one you can use any prawns if you don't have this one is a little bit difficult to get. For restaurants it's okay, but maybe for at home you can find something in the market. As long as it's the same size, you can follow the tip. If it's shorter size, smaller, the time will be shorter. So you just need to adjust that. But then we have some unsalted butter, some chili or spicy sauce. I make myself mine, but if you don't have this at home, you can find any chili spicy sauce like Tabasco, etc. Then we have some smoked paprika, some sugar, some thyme, some tomato paste, some olive oil, some onion, garlic, ginger, spring onions, lime, and a piece of bread that we're going to use. So this is all the ingredients we're going to use today, and let's start preparing. So first, we're going to chop the ingredients so we have everything together, organized, so we go faster. Just take your time, because it will depend how you want to do it. If you want the vegetables to be at the end of the sauce, make sure to spend time and cut them beautiful. If you don't want, you just can chop it and then we can strain the sauce so it will not appear. Just up to you. All the same size. So garlic. There we go. One is enough. Just peel it. I like to do is cut in half and take out the center of it so it's not so stinky. Then onion. Let's use a little bit for one, so no need to peel everything. Okay, and then we cut very thin. Okay, so we have our base. Now we're going to work with the prawns. Let me put my gloves first. So what we're going to do, so we have the prawn, right? We're going to clean the tail, but we're going to leave the head. So we need to be very careful in order to not separate. So this kind of prawn is quite soft, so you need to be very careful. Don't be too rough, if not the head will fall down. And you just push up and they come out. This one just we cut the tips, get hurt, cut the legs. It's a way to take out here the shrimp or any kind of shrimp or lobster. They have a vein that goes around here. You will cut between the rings, you will pull and it will come out. Because I want it to be straight when we cook it, what I will put the stick in the same way where was the vein. So the vein was here, I will do the stick like this. So after when we will cook, it will not turn around. But at home, if you don't have anything like this, you can just do it normally. It will just, instead of being straight, it will curl. Now, we have some beautiful spring onions. We're going to use only the green part. Just cut the ends. And then we will cut albies. This one, take your time, make sure it looks beautiful, make sure your knife is sharp. This will be enough. So we have everything cut already. Now we're going to start to make the sauce first. This takes a little bit more time. And then we will move to cooking the shrimp at the last moment. I will put in, if you have a Gaggenau at home, make it at 5. If you have a normal gas, just make it at medium to lower heat. Have here a little bit of vegetable oil, just a drop, not too much. You don't want an oily sauce later. Just want just a little bit to give the heat faster to the vegetables. Garlic, the onions, ginger. You can start smelling. I will add a little bit of salt, just a pinch. Just the salt will take all the water from the vegetables, will cook it more soft and more delicious. So when you cook it, this one, of course, some steam will come out from the proper vegetables, of the water of the vegetable. So if you have an extraction at home, put it at a minimum. But if you have a Gaggenau like this, amazing, you just touch and then you open it, and it will just come from here to there. Very practical, very simple. So cook it like this. If you see, I don't know if you can see, it's very soft. It's a little bubbles, no more further than that. Tomato paste. Just 1 little spoon, and cook it for at least 1 minute with your vegetables. Cook it together. Don't add anything on top, if not, it will be very sour. You want to cook it a little bit. So for 1 second, we are going to cook our shrimp. So if you have at home, put it at the high heat. We need a fast caramelization, a fast Maillard reaction, so make it very hot. But it will be cooked for no more than 10 seconds. Just one side, one side. Inside we want it raw. After we will use the oven to finish it very beautiful, but when we need it, because first we need to make the sauce and we need to finish everything, make sure everything's nice, and then always when you put anything in the pan, put it this side, because if any oil splash, will splash that way. If you drop it here, it will splash to you and you will burn. So we always put it that way. Add a little bit of butter, just purely for flavor. Now see on the side. That's it, no more. Finish. Then we place it to a tray. We keep it here, and then we were going to finish in the oven at the last minute. And then all this, we put it down to the minimum fire we have. And here is a lot of flavor from the shrimp. So we don't want to throw away. What we're going to do is we're going to extract a little bit of the oil so it's not so much oily. So we're going to do, we extract some of the oil left in the pan. Then we put some thyme here. And now we here in this bottom is a lot of flavor from the shrimp. So what we're going to do, if you have at home a gas and you have the fire, you will take it out and you will add white wine. And with that we'll deglaze the bottom of the pan and extract all the shrimp flavor. So when all the splashing goes out, you can go back to the fire. Let it reduce it until half of the amount you put. And after, when it's ready, we will add it to our sauce. Now we add very carefully this inside, and then slowly we let it reduce. And here we are going to add the next step, sugar, 1 spoon. The chili paste, this depends up to you how much you like spicy. If you like very spicy, put a little more. If you add a little less, you put it less. Some smoked paprika. And now we just let the wine reduce a little bit more again. Now, before we put the prawns in the oven and we finish those, I have a piece of bread. If you have any bread from yesterday, as well you can use, because the bread will be at the bottom of the dish and will absorb all the sauce from the shrimp. Cut a piece, not so thick, then take out the crust. So we have this here, then we have our bread. With our bread, what I will do, I will have the oil we take from the shrimp, of cooking the shrimp, and I will brush it gently. Same with the prawns. Make sure when you put the prawns, you go from top to bottom, you go everywhere, not too much. Now we're going to put in the oven for about 2 minutes. Like at this point that already reduced, that is at the flavor you want, you add some unsalted butter. Remember unsalted butter, no? The butter, if you can, to be at room temperature, the best. And you will don't add too much, just a little bit, and gently emulsify with your sauce. Put it in the corner, so it's half in, half out, so it will not go further than this. So this, we need to take this out. If when you take it out, you put it in your hand, and if this is cold, means that the shrimp inside is cold. If it's hot, means it's hot. So if you want to have it a hot, I will cut the head just a little bit before, a very clean cut. Same with this one, a very clean cut, very straight. The head I will keep it because some people is the favorite part of the prawn to eat the head. If you don't like it, you can take it out. It's really up to you. When we have the sauce already finished, what we're going to do is put sauce on top of our bread. Then we're going to plate. If you want, if they are too big, you just put the tails like that. We have some lime zest that will give a nice aroma. Then I bring some beautiful micro herbs that we're going to use. We put it on top. This is not just for decoration, as well we have some nice flavors. Then you find a little plate, you put your heads for your friends. Remember, we have the scallions. Turn it around to make it look good. This one, be more careful. And there you go.